Hey guys, it's GameFace here, and today I'm bringing you a video on how to make coins in FIFA 15 Ultimate Team, and it is a really good method that I've got for you today. By spending 400 coins, potentially you can make 2, 3 or 4,000 from your packs. You can even make more than that if you do get really lucky, maybe get an inform or something like that from the packs. Bronze packs are actually really worth paying for. It's only 400 coins and you can actually get someone really good. I've been trying it out before. It's a really good method. You can try it out yourself. I'm going to skip this pack, and we've got someone for Crystal Palace with a good amount of pace, so potentially he could sell for quite a bit. What you will see me do is quickly clicking compare price. Now I'll be doing that a lot throughout this video because I'm not too sure about obviously the values of these players, and look at that, we've got the coins back and more from the pack already. We're going to list this player for 500 coins, buy now, and hopefully we'll get a sale on that one. Really good method, this one. Already got my coins back, which is absolutely brilliant news, so I've got nothing to lose really for the rest of the pack. But what I would suggest doing is looking at these player healing ones really carefully. You can get some really good prices for some of them, not all of them, as you can see here, with this one not being a particularly good one. Even the gold ones go for a really small price, so the bronze ones are going to go for virtually nothing. So I might actually just keep that for myself. It's not even worth discarding. And you are worth also listing the player contracts, because they do go. People with very little coins and maybe starting out FIFA do actually buy them if they are in need of one game for their player. Remember, there are a lot of people playing this game, so a lot of people will have little amount of coins and will have to buy these contract cards. So just bear that in mind when you are listing these cards. Also, it depends what club they play for. Like, this is a Serie A player. Maybe he might be worth something, maybe not. He does have 75 physical stat. I'm not expecting him to be worth anything, but he could be. It's well worth checking. It doesn't take that long, but as you can see, it doesn't actually go for that much at all. And then the third thing you need to look at is the kits and the badges that you have here. Sometimes these can go for quite a bit, sometimes they are just discard value. This one in this case is just a rubbish value, it's just 150 coins if that, but maybe the Carlisle one might go for a bit more. Obviously depending on how well known the club is, depends on how much they go for. So this one we are going to quick sell after getting maybe 500 coins from that one, and then we're going to open another pack, and this time we are going to skip it as well. You can see just how many coins you can make from this method. It's a really good method. You can get really lucky sometimes. Other times you might make no coins from the pack, and then other times you will actually make maybe a grand or two from each pack, so you can get really lucky. And these are English teams as well that I've got for the kits. Maybe the York City might go for something, but unfortunately this time it doesn't. It is just a red kit. It's normally the ones that look particularly cool in some sort of way. But we are going to list up this card as well, because it should be worth something really. I mean, it's only worth what, 150, 200 on here, but I would have thought it should go. And especially the fitness cards, they do go for that amount of 200 coins by now usually. It's maybe the contracts that don't tend to go, but you are well worth listing them. Make sure you're listing them multiple times as well. Don't just list them once and then quick sell them. Keep on listing them. Make sure that you can try and get rid of it. Obviously if you've listed it over 50 times, then it's probably just best quick selling it, but just remember that there are people out there who will be buying these for really cheap prices. But it is worth looking also at their stats. If they do have fairly good stats for a bronze card, you might want to think about listing them, or at least looking at the price. In this case, maybe he's worth something. I might just list him for 200 coins by now and hope for the best. In this case, in this pack, I've not actually made that many coins, but I think 9 times out of 10 you are going to get at least your money back on these, if not more. And it's well worth doing. It's only 400 coins, so like I say, it's not much of a risk at all, even if you do have very few coins. Look at this guy I've got here, Surigu, I think he's called, 85 pace. He might be worth something, he might not. It's worth checking anyway. Let's see how much he's worth. He's worth 500-600 coins. I've got my money back straight away in the first player in the pack. Really good method this, and I've actually made profit as well. 600 coins by now he's going for roughly. Also a Man City player, he might be on loan at Huddersfield, or he might actually just have gone to Huddersfield, but he might be worth something as well. We'll have to see. No, he's just worth discard value, so that's absolutely fine. And then there's Fry as well in here. who might be worth something. Again, we're going to check just to make sure. He might be worth something actually. I might just put him up for 200 coins by now and see whether we can get anything from him. Moving on to the fitness card, we do have something that can make us money. It is about 200 coins. They definitely go, because I've actually had them sell for 200 coins in the past, so I know that for definite. And I don't think any of this is actually going to go. I'm not going to bother listing up the contracts because my transfer list is getting pretty full now. So I don't want to take up space that could be taken up by cards making me more money. Moving on to another pack. This is probably going to be my last pack because I've kind of got across how good this method is, I think, with the few packs that I've had. Like I say, it doesn't happen with all the packs. There's not going to be a standout player in every single pack. This guy's got 75 pace, but what you've got to look at is what league he's from. He's in some random league, to be honest. I've never heard of him before. He might be worth something, he might not. As you can see, he's worth around about discard value. In fact, obviously, maybe even not going for 100 coins, so he's not really worth listing. This guy might be worth something though, because he is in an English league. That tends to be where you can make a couple of coins, but I don't think he's going to be worth that much. I'll list him anyway though, just to see whether we can get our coins back on this pack. But by the looks of it, I don't think we will be. We've got this to list actually. We'll list that for 200 coins, and then we can list the fitness card for 200 coins, and actually we might have got our coins back from a really bad pack, this one. So that just shows you how well you can do even from the rubbish packs that you do get. And I'm just going to check this badge. Are we going to get anything good? We're not. So we are going to quick sell the rest of this pack at 95 coins, which is already a quarter of the pack worth. Just from discarding. So really, it's such a good method. I do recommend you do it. I'll go into my trade pile and show you some of the other stuff that I've actually had and sold. I've actually just recently cleared all the items that have sold in the bronze players, but I can assure you I have had quite a few cards that have sold. I've also had cards that haven't sold as well, which you will see in a minute. I've had plenty of cards that I've listed. This guy here was worth 500 coins, if not slightly more. I've recently listed him, and eventually he will go for that amount. These are the ones I haven't managed to put up just yet. So you can see I've been doing a lot of this, but remember these cards have only been up once. I've yet to put them back up. So they will go eventually, like I say, and it is a great way to make profit. I've made a couple of grand from this already, and I've only recently just discovered this, so it is well worth doing, guys, and really cheap as well. Thank you very much for watching. This is now the end of the video. If you have enjoyed this and this has been useful to you, then please go leave a like and subscribe. That would be really appreciated, because you are helping out my channel grow and obviously get out to new viewers and things like that. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.